Looking for a city where we'll never die. Oh, the Holy Spirit. Blah, 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 blah. I remember the drag queen, what's her name, would do that song at the bar back in the day, back in the mid-90s. Where was that? Was that at Angles, or was that at, where was it? Was it the other one that shut down now? I don't remember which one it was. They had it was the gospel. It was the gospel. Church and a Gay Bar. All of you in Oklahoma City would probably remember Church and a Gay Bar. Are those two gals still around? Did they retire and, move to the old people's home in McAllister? That's where they need to go. All my enemies, all these people that were evil to me. Here it's supposed to be church, Sunday gospel hour, and I'm talking about the enemies of mine. But I would too. I'd put each and every one of them. I'm not, girl. I'm not totally heartless. I would only make them live there for, you know what? I'm going to say 8 months. As long as I was there. 8 months at the Heritage Hell Academy in McAllister. And they can hang out with who was it I would make fun of all the time and watch? Miss Piggy and Kermit. Miss Piggy and Kermit. I think I told you all about what they had. He was in her room. She required her own room. And she threw a hissy fit when she first arrived. She didn't want a roommate. So they went ahead and let her have her own room, right? And her boyfriend, who was also, I guess he had a stroke like me, but girl, it was catastrophic. He couldn't move one side of his body, right? So, and he was really cute too. He was a little bit older than me. And at first I thought he was kind of queer, but that's a whole other issue. Anyway, I guess he and her hooked up, and they were in here. Here it's Sunday, and I'm talking about all this stuff. So that he was in her room. Let me try to get this straight. Let me get a little sip of coffee. Oh, I'm trying to pretend it's Starbucks. It's not. It's Shaquita homegrown coffee in Muskogee Land. Anyway, back to my story, so I get sidetracked. Oh, and by the way, I toned down the eyebrows. I got called out on it at Starbucks. Or was it Starbucks yesterday? Somebody called, no, it was my brother Paul. He said that your eyebrows are way too dark, Christopher. You look like a drag queen. Oh, no. Girl, I thought, oh, Paul, that you're so rude. Anyway, back to my story before I fucking forget about it. I see something shiny down there. I better go look at it. I'll make it a little short. I'll walk down there to the dumpster and showcase my new furniture from the buggies. Okay, seriously, back to the story. Back to the story about Kermit and Miss Piggy. So I guess somehow she decided she wanted to change his diaper. You can see where all this is going. And they made a mess. And the question is, was it innocent? Was she really trying to help him change his diaper after the brown word? You know how I don't like to talk about it. So they got in trouble because they made this huge mess because she was changing his diaper. And girl, I like to fall out. I fell out over that one. Even as screwed up as I was, I couldn't stand her. I could not stand her. Her voice, oh my God. And she thought she was the Queen of Sheba. She thought all the people that worked there were, her staff. So, okay, so they made a mess, and the people had to clean it up. And then he was banned from going to her room. I did talk about this. I did tell y'all about this. So time went on a little bit, and I guess she started coming down to his room, which he shared with another male. You can see where this is going. I did talk about it. Well, they got busted again because, Miss Piggy wanted to have a cockoid three-way with the roommate. So then she was banned. I'm not making this up. How do you get banned from a hallway in a nursing home? It's just the crazy. And this wasn't even God, I remember the poor lesbian. I still feel bad about her. Stuck there. Oh, she cried when I left. She thought, oh, I'm losing my queer friend. My only queer friend I can talk to. No. I wish I could help them all. I really would. Even Miss Piggy and Kermit. I don't know. I'm going to focus on creating Rainbow Bright Farm. I'm going to contact the USDA. I sent a text to my sister about it. And applying for these. Now, the thing with the grants, you have to be a grant writer. And you have to word it in such a way. I really need to study all this stuff. Well, it's not like I don't have time to do it. I'm going down to Starbucks today. No, I'm not going to Starbucks. I'm changing it up, Children of the Corn. Oh, by the way, like and subscribe. I'm going to break all the rules. I'm going to go to the McDonald's on Shawnee instead and hang out there all day. But you know what? I'm not gonna get those iced coffees anymore. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna lose the weight. I'm just one of those is probably, I'm guessing, 1,000 calories. So, girl, Bear Queen will get his figure back. Maybe I'll land a husband. None of these men that I have a crush on. There's like six of them on YouTube that I just have a crush on. What is Herbie's the latest one. Big crush on him. I don't know. I still think he's, a little light on his feet, but that's just my opinion. But I wonder if they would marry me. Do you think they would marry? I can't bear children. I'm 58. I don't think it's. I'm just terrible today. It's supposed to be Sunday school church, and here I'm talking about being impregnated by these men that have no idea that I even exist. I leave stuff on their shows all the time. There's a bunch of them I watch. I'm learning. I'm getting ideas for my own show. There can only be one. I need to get those subscribers up. I need to get up to that, 1,000 subscribers. I think. Is it 1,000? And then you get monetized. So I'm working on that. I'm working on my petticoat. Oh, girl. We had an earthquake.